Scare you. There's candy ahead. Just stick to the path. Where the plants may be
fed. So, you come to tour my laboratory, have you? Please look ahead. The sisters were the most kind and non-judgmental people you could ever meet. But if you met them now, you would never know that. When they were quite young, they found an old book of spells. While wearing identical necklaces, the two sisters both carefully read aloud the spell titled Eternal Bond. The book promised that with this spell, the bond between them could not be broken. Not even by death. Once they completed the spell, both sisters' necklaces briefly glowed with a strange, eerie light. In an instant, the glowing lights shot out of the necklaces and swapped places. They thought they must have imagined what they just saw. They never spoke of it again. But over the next 15 years, they both wore their necklace everywhere they went. And in all that time, neither necklace ever again gave even a hint of illumination. At least as long as they were both still alive. Through every life-changing event, the sisters remained very close. But once Emily fell madly in love enough to propose marriage, it would dramatically change all their lives. Emily thought she was going to add an everlasting love to her life. But he only said yes to Emily's marriage proposal in hopes of somehow getting closer to her sister Josephine. He somehow thought he could delay the actual wedding long enough to allow him time to win over Josephine's affections. He never was the brightest man in any room. But he figured, since the Livingston sisters were so close, agreeing to marry Emily was his best chance to at least stay in the picture. Eventually, he could delay the wedding date no longer, and within hours after exchanging vows with Emily to love, honor, and cherish one another till death do they part, he took her life. Immediately afterwards, both necklaces lit up just like they did the night the sisters cast the Eternal Bond spell. Moments later, Emily's dead body rose back to life. The spell of the Eternal Bond was now active, and the rules of the spell were spoken by an ethereal, bodiless voice.
To honor the spell, there's a price to be paid once a week for the time that death's due is delayed. To slip through the cracks of the Grim Reaper's grip requires your service of deadly judgeship. One soul you'll seek who treats others so poor. This life will be payment for your return through death's door. The end of 1 week is when payment is due, or death will retake. Not just one, but take two.
The sisters understood that if they ever went beyond 7 days without offering the life of the worst person they came across, that not only Emily would return to the land of the dead, but so would Josephine. The Livingston sisters now wander from town to town, necklaces aglow, judging everyone they come across. If you come across the sisters, would you survive? CreepHouse Cinemas, where the story may start on the screen, but the tale isn't finished until you try to leave.